Hi there Vikings, and welcome to this pre-week analysis on NQ, where I give you the levels for next week and my thoughts and my trading plan. If you're not subscribed, do that right now down here, and like and comment if there is anything else you think I should cover. Alright, let's get this party going. We see here I have the E-mini Nasdaq 100 futures and the ES on the right, so NQ and ES, which I will analyze here. This is something I do every weekend, so I know what to expect, and I have a thought about how the weekly candle is likely to expand, up or down or flat. I think that's very important to know a direction on a higher time frame, even though I during the week can change my mind based on what's happening. The first day, 2 days could set the stage and change or keep my bias, but I like to have a thought beforehand. And if that is confirmed in some way the first 1 or 2 days, I usually trade in that direction, but I'm not bound to it. I could easily go short if the market opens up and we have opening range gap lower to a PD array that I'm expecting us to retrace to before I then can go long. So it's always a if then this situation. So if we look, we can start at the monthly actually. The monthly is quite bullish. We have 3 bullish months ahead of us before here. We started up with this really deep wick on both indices, and after that we've just ran up, and we ran out those equal highs here on the monthly. We did it on June in NQ, and we did it yes, we did it during, when did we do it actually? We did it last week, right? Last week we took out the ES all-time high. So bullish on monthly, bullish obviously on weekly, but the caveat is that we have taken out a significant high. We've taken out equal lows on both indices, and we are up 2 weeks before here. So how we do around all-time high levels is quite tricky actually. We could have a retrace down to this Favel gap here, not impossible at all, and then push higher. If we close a daily candle below this Favel gap, then we could consider this low attractive for a retrace, but for started I would like us to see retrace into this Favel gap and then a push higher to this level, 24,863. On ES we have the same Favel gap here. Can write them out. A little retrace to them is not impossible at all. How far do I think ES will go? Well, I like to do some fib extensions for approximately level. So I take the fib retracement, take it on the low up to the nearest high, short-term high here. Boom. And then I read off the next level after the equal highs up here, and that should be the 50 level here, 6,391.5. so that's our fib target for ES short term. Long term we have this one here, but a lot can happen before we reach that level. And the fig retracement on NQ is, oops, anchor it here and anchor it here, okay. And we get yeah, this level is not about this high, so we have to go to the next one, and it's actually up here. So 24,863 is the fib projection for NQ. Anyhow, we can be in a retracement before that. So for next week, the expansion I like to see is a retracement down to this fair value gap. So that's actually mean that I am bearish in the start of the week, and after that bullish probably, depending on how we react to this level. But if it is like this, that on Monday we start pumping up higher, then we might not even touch this level, but I think we make a little bit wick upside, then go down and push for the fair value gap here. If we change gears, push down a little bit and not reach the fair value gap, and then push up higher above this level, then I consider going long above the fair value gap. But I prefer to go long at the fair value gap or inside it. Let's check out the daily chart. Oh, I want the fair value gap to join us on the lower time frames, right? Alright, we have some levels already here. It's this old wick CEs. Yeah. Okay, so this wick CE we've been touched for a down move on the daily, and then we have closed approximately at this level here. Alright, let's mark out some PD arrays. We have a small fair value gap here for the daily chart. Do we have the same here? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So I like to point out the near biased PD arrays. Actually, yeah, I would like us to go down to this level here, take out these equal lows inside of this daily fair value gap here. But that also means that we will go down below this bullish order block. That's quite bearish, so if we do that, we have to be very nimble and really see a displacement up to go long from here. So the midpoint of this order block is also interesting, how we react at that point. So I like to mark out that one too. Like that. Okay, so the midpoint here. Could be a reaction from there also. We'll see, we'll see. But if we break that, we're really going down to the weekly fair value gap. So yeah, here we doesn't have that, but we have this fair value gap. So if we break down under this daily fair value gap and push up again, we can use this as a inverted fair value gap to go down, and then it became orange. So this is something I will be looking at. So you see, even though I am really bullish on the indices, I want to see a retrace next week, and if I don't get it, perfectly fine. The market is giving me hints about how nimble I have to be. If the high time frame would be more obvious, then I can be more aggressive in my trades. So that's why you haven't seen me taking so many trades, because the market has been unpredictable. I have done some good analysis, but overall quite hard markets. Tell me someone that doesn't think that right now. All right. Hope you get some meat on the bone for the indices. Comment below if you want me to analyze any forex pair or the dollar or some commodities. I'm happy to do that. And like and subscribe and put the notification bell on, and I will go with you. Probably try to live stream something next week, but I am on holiday, so it might be shorter versions, but stay tuned. And you can also follow me on X at tradkursen, and Instagram Viking __ trading, and I see you there. All right.